There are new rules for businesses and you need to act now. In this presentation, I'm going to cover the changes for businesses engaged in emissions trading. The UK has left the EU Emissions Trading Scheme, known as EU ETS, and from the 1st of January 2021, established its own independent UK Emissions Trading Scheme. In this first part, I'm going to talk you through the actions that you will need to take during this transition. Despite the UK leaving the EU emissions trading system, UK operators must still comply with their obligations under the EU ETS relating to the 2020 scheme year. This includes submitting verified emissions reports and surrendering allowances. UK regulators will continue to have powers to enforce compliance with EU ETS obligations. UK operators participating in the EU ETS 2020 scheme year must report verified 2020 emissions by the 31st of March 2021 and surrender allowances for 2020 emissions by the 30th of April 2021. Industrial installations and aircraft operators covered by the EU ETS should continue to monitor, report and verify their emissions in line with the Monitoring and Reporting Regulation and the Accreditation and Verification Regulation. The European Commission has confirmed that UK accredited verifiers are able to verify 2020 emissions for UK operators only, but not EU operators. UK accredited verifiers will continue to have access to their accounts until the 30th of April 2021. Because of the EU's first ETS linking agreement, the scope of aircraft emissions that must be reported for 2020 has increased. Aircraft operators should ensure all emissions on flights between the UK, EEA and Switzerland are included in their 2020 emissions report. You must surrender allowances to cover this increased scope by the 30th of April 2021. As of the 1st of January 2021, aircraft operators included under both schemes need to be administered by a UK regulator for their UK ETS obligations and, separately, an EU regulator for their EU ETS obligations. For EU ETS obligations arising in respect of scheme year 2021 and onward, the European Commission has advised that aircraft operators that are currently administered for EU ETS by the UK will be transferred to the new administrating member state indicated in the attribution list of aircraft operators published by the Commission. To facilitate compliance with the 2020 scheme year, UK stationary installation operators and aircraft operators will continue to have access to their UK registry accounts administered by the UK for 2020 compliance obligations up to and including the 30th of April 2021. Access to your accounts after this date, however, will no longer be possible. You may wish to confirm with your traders that delivery of allowances is still possible to ensure sufficient allowances are available to enable compliance with surrender obligations for 2020 emissions. For the duration of the period to the 1st of January 2021, the UK was part of the EU ETS. UK operators must therefore comply with 2020 scheme year obligations by the stated deadlines. The European Commission confirmed in July 2020 that, as of the 1st of January 2021, holders of trading accounts, person holding accounts, person accounts in National Registry, and former operator holding accounts in the UK sections of the registry would no longer have access to these accounts. For further guidance, please search EU ETS obligations and access to EU registry systems in 2021 on the gov.uk website or scan the QR code on the slide. This next section of the presentation will cover the new UK Emissions Trading Scheme. A UK Emissions Trading Scheme, known as UK ETS, replaced the UK's participation in the EU ETS on the 1st of January 2021. The four governments of the UK have established the scheme to increase the climate ambition of the UK's carbon pricing policy, whilst also protecting the competitiveness of UK business. The sectors and activities covered by the UK ETS are initially the same as the EU ETS, and the way it operates will be familiar. Stationary operators have already received the main part of their UK ETS permit from their regulator. You should read and understand your permit and the conditions within relating to monitoring and reporting obligations, as well as those requiring third-party verification of reported emissions. As in the EU ETS, aircraft operators will not receive permits. Instead, they will need to apply for an emissions monitoring plan within 6 weeks of performing a UK ETS aviation activity. Aircraft operators who believe they are entitled to a UK ETS free allocation must submit an application by the 31st of March 2021. For further details on how to apply, please search for Complying with the UK ETS as an aircraft operator on the gov.uk website, or scan the QR code on the screen. A UK emissions trading registry has been developed for the UK ETS. Further information regarding onboarding will be provided by early 2021. For further guidance on the UK ETS, search for Participating in the UK ETS on gov.uk or scan the QR code on the screen. These new rules will affect your business, and you need to act now to ensure your business complies.